Welcome to Sakshi and welcome to our show Vastu and Grahasastra by Dr. Deepika Sandeep Gupta ji. Health. Today our topic is about health, which is the most important thing in our life. Whether you have money, sufficient money or not, you have to keep your health very safe and very comfortably. That's a big asset to us these days. So, health is a state of complete harmony of the body, mind, and spirit. When one is free from physical disabilities and mental distress, the gates of the soul will open. And also, there is one more quote: to keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise, we shall not be able to keep the mind strong and clear. This is from the Lord Buddha. So, there are a lot of quotes about the health which we need to follow, and these days, people are also more conscious about their health, like they are changing their food habits, they are changing their daily habits. So, and also we have to know one thing, like there is a deep interaction between the health and also the vastu. For example, if you are sleeping in the wrong zone, in the not, I mean, in the wrong phase also, you'll not get a proper sleep. So there will be no sleep for 1 month means you cannot tolerate, and there will be some health problems. Sleeping in the wrong direction is also a kind of vastu. So to keep our health in a good condition, we need to know some vastu tips. To know more about these type of health vastu tips, let's welcome our guest Deepika ji garu. Hi Deepika ji, how are you?
Hello, Preeti ji. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, Deepika ji. So today is a wonderful topic that is regarding the health, and
Yeah.
I came to know like there is a deep interaction between the health and the vastu, as I mentioned in the starting of our show, Deepika ji. Before entering to the health, can we know something about what is the interaction between the vastu and also our health, Deepika ji?
See, just like human body, the Vastu of any place is also having a Vastu Purusha. And the Vastu, astrology, and Ayurveda, they three are deeply interconnected with each other. So, just like the body having the Vata, Pitta, Kapha dosh of the Ayurveda, similarly, the house also has the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha dosha. So, if any of the zone is disturbed according to Vata, Pitta, Kapha, the people residing in that house or the people working in that office may get affected to that health problems. So the Vastu Purush is just like a human body. So the Vastu Purush also had the problems of Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So Vastu and the health is like deeply connected in that way.
So, Deepika ji, like, how should we consider Vastu for the health, and how should we know that if there is a health problem in the home? So, how can you know that is due to of Vastu, Deepika ji?
See, just like I said, the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha dosha. So what happens that the Pitta is actually the heat of the body. The Vat is the air element of the body, and the Kapha is the Kaph is the like the water element of the body. So in Ayurveda, we say that these three elements, if any one of the elements get disturbed, then one gets the diseases accordingly. Like if in the Pit, it's like gallbladder comes in the Pit, the Vata, the heart comes into the Vata. So it depends which zone of the house is getting afflicted. If any of the zone gets afflicted, then the person gets disease of that type. Like the Vata area is this western side of the house, basically the western and the northwest side of the house. The Pit is the heat, so it is the southern side of the area, and the Kapha is the water element, so it is the northern side of the area. So now it depends like which zone. If the south is disturbed, then more of the problems related to the Pitta will be there in the family.
Okay. So, like, what Vastu principles should we follow regarding to maintain a good health, Deepika ji?
See, according to the Vastu principles, again, all the zones as they are governed by Vat Pit Kapha, they should be in the balance. If they are imbalanced, or if you have like imbalance, like there is a cut in a zone, like let's say if the northeast is cut or if the southwest is cut, then see which elements is getting disturbed, which pravriti of the Ayurveda is getting disturbed. So balance the house accordingly, and this can be balanced with very simple remedies. Nothing major has to be done. just with the lightning techniques, just with the color techniques, just with by keeping some pictures, by keeping some, this show pieces also, we can, balance that zone. So it does not always need the constructional changes. Just by doing small changes also, we can see that betterment in the health. We can see that, healing inside.
Okay, Deepika ji. So, like, can a bad vastu can affect a certain part of body, Deepika ji?
See, definitely, if there is a bad vastu in any of the zone, then it can affect that body part. But again, as we say that, these all are like external healing sciences. So definitely one should go to the doctor. Like, see, if you have deficiency of some kind, right? And then you think that only vastu can help you. No, you have to see a doctor. You have to take the help of the medicines. But at the same time, the vastu can also help a lot. Like vastu can give you that vision that what has to be done, how the life has to be lead in a perfect way to have a good health. So I'm not saying that if you balance the vastu zone, then you don't need to have the medicines. No, this is not the answer. The answer is that, yes, you have to take the medicines, but at the same time, if you are balancing the vastu, then it is going to heal the body inside.
Of
It
course,
is a good way of healing. Yeah, very good way of healing.
yes, Deepika ji. Of course, if you're taking proper medications too, you need a better freshen air. That's why
Yeah.
doctors also prefer to go somewhere out and take some break. And so these are all some kind of vastu tips only, Deepika ji. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Yeah, as you are saying, see, like if you are having medicines and you go out in a fresh air, that also gives so much healing to the body. So similarly, if you are taking medicines and side by side following the vastu, then that will also heal the body. Because see, again, the seven chakra theory, the Ayurveda, the vastu, the astrology, they all are interrelated. So we usually say that, if you are taking a stress, if there is any deficiency in the body, or if there is any other disease in the body, then some or the other chakra gets affected. So if you are taking that vastu help, then definitely it is making the body stronger inside.
yeah. And Deepika ji, these previously, the heart disease is very rare disease. But these days it became as a fever. Everyone are becoming a victim to the heart disease, and they're, everyone are going for some major operations. And some people are healthy for some years, and some people are dying within some years after doing the surgery. So, is there any solution that we can does heart diseases can be seen from Vastu, Deepika ji?
Yes, see, in Vastu, we say the southwest and the western side of the southwest is connected to the heart. Or, if these two zones are imbalanced, or if these two zones are, anti element or anti color, or, anti objects, or if you have dumped, a lot of storage thing in the southwest or western side of the southwest, then definitely, people can get affected. I'm not saying yes they will, but yes, then the heart of the vastu purusha gets affected, so some or the other person in the family can get the heart diseases.
So, is there any remedy, like for example, if the southwest, if we placed any tree or if we place any beautiful picture, will it will be a remedy for the vastu, Deepika ji?
Yeah, first of all, never place any plants in the southwest. When we put the plants in the southwest, then we disturb that zone. So never keep any plants in the southwest of the house. This is the first remedy for, this heart disease. And the second is, see, there are many problems regarding the heart. It can be like low heartbeat. It can be, like a heart attack. It can be even this blockage of some, artery over there. So there are many different kind of problems. It can be some swelling. It can be high cholesterol. So it depends like what kind of a problem you have. Like let's say if a person has low heartbeat, then just check that the southwest might be too much extended, or the southwest might be having the highest roof in the house. Though it is said that the southwest should always be on the high, the northeast should always be on the low, but it can be some disbalancing in that zone also. So if the southwest or the western side of the southwest is extended, then one can have the problems like low heartbeat.
So, what is the connection between the heart diseases with the Vata and Pitta, Vitkaji?
See, the heart diseases come under the Vata Prakriti, and the Vata Prakriti is more in the southwest side, western side of the southwest. Then it is again the western west side, then the western side of the northwest side, then the northwest, and then the little bit of northern side of northwest too. So, that whole zone, starting from the southwest to the northern side of the northwest, that all zone comes under the Vata Prakriti. And the Vata Prakriti is like all airborne diseases under the Ayurveda. So, the heart diseases comes under that Vata Prakriti. And then again, the second thing in Ayurveda, we say that all the diseases come through the stomach only. So the stomach should be very much clean and clear. So the Brahmasthan of the house is actually the stomach area of the Vastu Purusha. So that should also be very clean and clear.
So, Deepikaji, like what Vastu those doshas can cause heart diseases, Deepikaji?
See, sometimes, like here in US, we have the staircase at just the entrance of the house, right? And sometimes it goes till the Brahmasthan. So when the staircase are specially built in the Brahmasthan, at that point also it creates the like heart diseases. So as I said, there are different kind of problems regarding the heart. So it depends like what you have, whether you have a kitchen in the southwest, whether you have some broken roof in the southwest, or whether you have some kind of earthing in the southwest, or is the floor of the southwest broken. So there can be many kind of problems, or you have more of the plants in the southwest, a garden in the southwest. So these all creates the problem. And then see, it is said that southwest bedroom is very, very good, right? That the head of the family should sleep in the southwest. But sometimes when the southwest is not good and the head of the family is sleeping over there, then that can also cause the heart diseases.
So again, Suhani is back with us, Deepikaji. Let's talk with her. Hello, Suhani. How are you?
Hello,
Yeah, hi, Suhani. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good, Suhani. Yeah, Deepika ma'am is with us. You can talk with her.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
My sister gave me a number. She
Okay.
called on the show some months back, and now she's doing good. So I have a question. I'm a medical student, so what all advice can you give me so that I can study better and focus on my studies?
Okay, so you are preparing for medicines.
Yes.
Okay, so I would suggest that sit in the northern side of the northeast while studying would be good for you, and try to face towards the northeast. And are you staying with your parents or somewhere else? Like,
No, no. I share an apartment with a friend.
okay, so if you are sharing an apartment and if it is possible for you, then try to sleep in the southwest side of the house, or if not, then in the western or the southern side of the house. But make southwest as the first priority. If you have any bedroom available over there, and the second should be the western or the southern side, and sit in the northern side of the northeast, facing towards the northeast while preparing, while studying for your course.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thanks, Suhani, for calling us. And Deepika ji, like today, lot of heart diseases was happening to the youth, and they're dying in very small, early age. Deepika ji, is there any remedy, especially for the youth people, to prevent from these type of heart diseases, Deepika ji?
See, first of all, when I go for Vastu, I usually see that, due to the myths of the Vastu, people have dumped their storage, that they know that, okay, we can make the store in the southwest. So clean and clear the southwest of the house, the western side of the southwest of the house. These two places has to be clean and clear. Or if somebody suffering with the heart disease, then also just clean and clear the southwest and the western side of the southwest. These two zones should be cleared. And no broken electronics should be there, no plants should be there. And moreover, if possible, then keep very pastel colors in the southwest and the western side of the southwest.
Okay, Deepika. So I have one doubt, Deepika. For example, due to some Vastu effect, if one person is sick in the household, will this other household will also be sick due to the same Vastu defect, Deepika?
See, this is a very good question because, usually people come up with this thing that yes, if there is a Vastu dosha in a house and one person is affected, then it can be that other persons can also get affected depending on their horoscope when they are having a bad dasha or something. And if they are living in that Vastu dosha like house, then they can also get affected. But it is not sure also that yes, all of them will get affected. But yes, there are the chances. Like we say that, we have the genes of our maternal grandparents or paternal grandparents. So if you have the genes, then you are prone to that disease, but doesn't mean that you will get the disease, but definitely you are prone. Like if in the family people are suffering from diabetes, then usually it is said that control your sugar habits and control your eating habits, just take care of your health so that you don't get affected with the disease. So sometimes you might have heard the cases, and there has been like sometimes you don't even take sugar, still you come on the borderline or you get affected with the disease. But sometimes one of the child is keeps on eating the the sweets, the chocolates, but still they are fine. So it is like you are prone. If if the house has the Vastu dosha, then definitely you are prone to that disease, but it doesn't mean that everybody will get.
Okay. So Deepika ji, like by doing and also by correcting the Vastu doshas in the home and taking the proper medications, is there any chance to be, can you say like by using this Vastu remedies, we can make the health better, Deepika ji?
See, the northeast side and the northern side of the northeast side, they actually control the immunity of the body. So if these two zones are clean and clear, then usually the immune system of Vastu Purusha is clean and clear. The Vastu Purusha immune system is strong. So if as a whole, I would say, as a general remedy, I would say that the northeast should always be clean in the house. If the northeast is clean, then definitely the immune system of the house gets stronger. And then I have seen that people keep Lord Ganesha's idol here and there. People keep lots and lots of idols here and there of the gods. That should be, strictly prohibited. Like it is mandatory to, remove all the idols. Everybody has their own place. So don't keep lot of Ganesha's idol. Today in the morning only, I did a Vastu of a home, and, everybody is suffering from the chronic diseases over there. So, generation by generation, and they have just constructed a new house. Still, there has been a lot of diseases in the house. So the house was having a toilet in the northeast, and there are many other things which has to be changed. So, like if you have a toilet in the northeast, that is the immunity system. If you have a toilet over there, then definitely the immune system gets weak, and then everybody in the house gets prone towards the diseases.
So Deepika ji, mainly these days the youth are facing with a problem like anxiety and fear to start up anything, Deepika ji. Is there any Vastu remedy for this type of anxiety and also the fear to work on these things, Deepika ji?
See, in Vastu, again, we connect anxiety and fear with the heart disease only. Because, you feel that when you feel anxiety or fear, so sometimes you feel that palpitation, sometimes, you feel so much of low. So we connected that also with the heart disease, which comes again under the Vata Prakriti. So first of all, eat a balanced diet. That is very much important. So like don't eat fruits at night, don't eat salads at night because it's the winter season. And, avoid having the curd in the night, take milk in night, eat curd and and fruits in the morning. So eat a well balanced diet, eat according to the Ayurveda, like what is good for the body in which season. Eat only seasonal fruits and vegetable. And beyond that, if we talk about now particularly the zone of the Vastu, then always keep the southwest clean, the western side of the southwest clean. If there is, any broken product lying in the southwest or western side of the southwest, then just remove it. See, sometimes people say how the removing of the thing can help. So see, everything has an impact on the conscious and the subconscious mind, right? So in Vastu we talk on that theory. Like if you go to any if you're watching any sad movie, then automatically by watching that movie, though you are not in that scene, just you are watching the scene, you also feel sad, you also feel bad for those characters, though your heart knows, your mind knows that they are all characters, nothing is happening in real, but still you feel bad. And when you listen to a music, a good music, your favorite number, then you feel happy, right? So though you are not singing, but still you feel happy, somebody else is singing for you. So everything has an impact on the conscious and the subconscious mind. Similarly, in the Vastu also we say that if the things are broken and lying in the southwest side, then they also create a impact on the subconscious mind. So there nothing should be broken. Don't keep anything of green color over there, don't keep plants over there in the southwest side. Keep it neat and clean. And then the best color I would recommend there would be like either you can take white or any family of white, or any pastel color in the cream family would be good in the southwest. If you are right now facing any depression or any kind of fear, anxiety, then go for these colors in the southwest side.
Of course, Deepika ji, the things around us and also the environment around us will affect our subconscious mind, and it will drive our mind, whether it can be like positive or negative, Deepika ji.
Yeah.
So, light a candle or lamp daily in the northeast direction for better health. Is it true, Deepika ji?
No, this is a myth that, lighting a lamp or a candle in the northeast. See, northeast again is a high vibrational direction. So if, you lightning a lamp over there or you putting a candle over there, so you are actually, the one is actually enhancing the positive energies in the house. And definitely it is the zone of the immune system. So that is okay. But especially lighting a lamp or lighting a candle will not, help in any health issues. It will only give that positive vibrations in the house. And again, see, it is said that man ke haare haar hai aur man ke hi jeete jeet hai. So if you are good by heart, if you are happy inside, then whatever might happen, like you go through that thing. But if something is burdening you inside, or if something, then even whatever might good happening around you, you still not feel happy, right? Sometimes you feel so lonely in a party also, and sometimes you feel happy when you are alone at home also. So it is all, have to, yeah. So if you are lighting a lamp in the northeast, then that creates just the positive energy. And if you are lighting a lamp, then it's good to light a lamp of cow's ghee. That is better. That add to the energy.
Okay, Deepika ji. We have Samyukta from New York. Let's talk with her, Deepika ji. Hello, Samyukta.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Samyukta.
Yeah, I'm on the call. Can you hear me?
Samyukta.
Yes, I'm on, ma'am. I'm on. Hear me?
Hello.
Hello, I'm on.
Samyukta, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Deepika ji, let's continue with our question. Like a constant dripping of taps produces negative energy and signifies deterioration in the health. Is it true, Deepika ji?
No, this is not true. That see, continuous dripping of the tap will has nothing to do with the health. It is more of the monetary part, because if something is leaking from the house, then the money leaks out of the house. So the continuous dripping of the taps, is bad for the monetary problems.
Okay. So, Deepika ji, like plants in the home, as we discussed in previous shows, also plants will play a major role in different kinds of things. Is there any major role that plant plays during the if it comes to Vastu in health, Deepika ji?
Just avoid keeping the plants in the center of the house, and in the southwest, western side of the southwest, west side. Just avoid keeping plants over there, because plants over there are is empty objects of these zones. So they are not good over there regarding the health purpose.
Okay, so could you please guide us some Vastu tips for pregnant women, Deepika ji?
See, the pregnant women, again, the pregnant women has three stages. See, first stage is like, getting pregnant, then holding that pregnancy, and then the delivery. So if somebody is trying to get the pregnant, so they should sleep in the southern side of the house, especially in the southeast, if it is possible. And then the pregnant women to hold that baby. Then southwest is good, and at the time of the delivery also, the southwest side is good
Okay, so we
for
have
the pregnant ladies.
okay, Deepika ji. We have Samyukta with us. Samyukta,
Yeah.
hello,
Now, can you hear me?
hello, Samyukta.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hello,
Hello.
Samyukta.
Yes, I'm on. I'm on. Can you hear me?
Okay. So, Deepika ji, can you guide us in the sleeping positions to maintain our health in a proper way, Deepika ji?
See, for health, again, that the head should either be in the south or in the east. It should never be in the north. The west is also okay, but the best is the south and the east. If we sleep in the north, like the head in the north and the legs in the south, then that also affects the immune system of the body. Then, because the scientific reason behind is that the earth rotates on the axis, so we are sleeping anti to the earth energies. So that is why one should not sleep in the head in the north and the legs in the south.
Okay, Deepika ji. Staircases, will it plays a major role in Vastu regarding to health, Deepika ji?
What? Can you repeat again?
Deepika ji, so we all have the
Staircase? Yeah.
Does it play a major role in health, Deepika ji, related to
Yeah,
Vastu?
staircase plays a major role in the health issues. If the staircases are in the wrong direction, then one can get the disease regarding that direction. So every direction in the Vastu has is carrying some or the other disease, like depending on the planets over there. Like the northeast is ruled by the Jupiter, so the southwest is ruled by the Rahu, the northwest is ruled by the Moon. So it depends on what zone the stairs are there, and accordingly the person can get affected with the disease. Yeah, the staircase plays a major role, and similarly in today's thing, the lifts also plays a major role.
If the staircases is in the middle of the house and also if it faces to east, is it a good Vastu or it is a bad Vastu, Deepika ji?
See, the facing does not matter at all in the staircase, whether it face east, west, north, south. It is more of that where the staircase are placed. If they are exactly in the center of the house, then it is not a good sign according to the Vastu. It can definitely create the problem.
So today we talked about most part about the health, Deepika ji, and I have a lot of questions to talk with you regarding the health. Let's continue with more questions in the next episode, Deepika ji.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepika ji. Preeti from Sakshi TV.